The evolution and importance of food standards. Food is more than just sustenance. It is deeply connected to human health, culture, and economic systems. Ensuring that food is safe, nutritious, and with no harmful substances has been a concern for societies throughout history. From ancient regulations to modern international standards, the journey of food safety has been shaped by necessity, scientific advancements, and public demand for transparency. A journey through time. The birth of food standards. Food standards have existed in some form for thousands of years. In the earliest civilizations, people recognized the need for clean and untainted food. In ancient Egypt and Mesopotamia, around 1500 BC, laws were in place to regulate food trade and preparation. Religious doctrines often dictated dietary rules, ensuring that food was handled safely. These early food laws were more about tradition and belief than science, but they laid the foundation for structured food safety. The Roman Empire took a step further. By around 100 BC, Roman officials monitored food markets to prevent fraud, particularly in the sale of bread and wine. Given Rome's vast trade networks, food adulteration, where sellers tampered with ingredients for profit, became a serious concern. To maintain order and fairness, the empire enforced strict rules, punishing those who sold spoiled or diluted goods. Despite these early efforts, large-scale food regulations remained inconsistent across different regions until the 19th and 20th centuries, when industrialization changed food production forever. The 19th century, a wake-up call for food safety. The rise of factories and mass production in the 1800s brought both convenience and danger. Food adulteration became rampant as manufacturers sought to cut costs and increase profits. In England, cheap bread was often mixed with chalk or a lem to make it whiter, and milk was diluted with water, sometimes with added plaster of Paris to restore thickness. These fraudulent practices had serious health consequences. In response, the Food Adulteration Act of 1860 was passed in the United Kingdom, marking one of the first significant modern attempts to regulate food purity. It aimed to curb dishonest practices and ensure that food sold to the public was safe and unaltered. Meanwhile, across the Atlantic, similar concerns were growing in the United States. By the late 1800s, the American food industry was expanding rapidly, but regulations had yet to catch up. The lack of oversight led to shocking abuses in food production, which became widely known after the publication of Upton Sinclair's 1906 novel, The Jungle. The book exposed the filthy conditions in Chicago's meatpacking industry, revealing horrors such as workers falling into vats of processed meat and expired meat being chemically treated and resold. The public outcry was immediate and led to the passing of the Pure Food and Drug Act and the Meat Inspection Act in 1906, marking a turning point in food regulation in the US. Europe, too, was making strides in food science. Between 1875 and 1900, countries like Germany, France, and the UK developed scientific methods to test food for contaminants. These efforts laid the groundwork for the rigorous testing we see in today's food safety practices. The 20th century, the globalization of food standards. With the rise of international trade in the 20th century, the need for consistent global food standards became evident. Different countries had different regulations, making food trade complicated and sometimes risky. The first major step toward global food regulation came in 1945 with the establishment of the Food and Agriculture Organization (FAO) under the United Nations. This organization aimed to improve food security and safety worldwide, ensuring that all people had access to safe, nutritious food. The Codex Alimentarius Commission was formed by the FAO and the World Health Organization (WHO) in 1963. Which was a landmark achievement. The Codex Alimentarius, or Food Code, created a set of international food standards that countries could follow to ensure food safety and quality. Today, it serves as the basis for many national food regulations and plays a critical role in international food trade. During this period, the US also introduced the Food Additives Amendment of 1958, which introduced the GRAS generally recognized as safe list, ensuring that only approved food additives were used in processed foods. This became a model for other nations aiming to regulate food ingredients more strictly. By the late 20th century, the European Union took major steps in food safety, forming the European Food Safety Authority (EFSA), In 1992, regulate food production and imports within Europe. The 21st century. A new era of food safety. Today, food safety is more science-driven and preventive than ever before. Instead of merely reacting to contamination, regulations now focus on preventing problems before they occur. One of the most significant advancements came in 2011, when the Food Safety Modernization Act, FSMA, was passed in the United States. This law marked a shift from responding to foodborne illnesses to proactively preventing them through strict hygiene, testing, and traceability requirements. Additionally, global food safety standards have been unified under systems like ISO 22000, which was introduced in 2005 and updated in 2018. This international standard provides guidelines for food safety management systems that companies worldwide follow to ensure safe production. As the food industry continues to evolve with technology, challenges like genetically modified organisms, GMOs, food fraud, and supply chain complexities make ongoing food safety advancements more critical than ever. Why food standards matter? Food standards are not just bureaucratic rules, they are essential for protecting public health, ensuring fair trade, and maintaining consumer trust. 1. Protecting public health. Foodborne illnesses can be deadly. Contaminated food can spread pathogenic bacteria, leading to serious health issues. Regulations ensure food is stored, processed, and transported safely, reducing the risk of widespread outbreaks. 2. Preventing adulteration and fraud. Without regulations, dishonest producers could sell diluted, contaminated, or mislabeled products. Standards ensure that when consumers buy honey, they get pure honey nut syrup, mixed with honey. 3. Ensuring nutritional quality. Food labeling laws require accurate nutrition information, helping consumers make informed choices about what they eat. This is crucial for addressing global issues like malnutrition and obesity. 4. Facilitating international trade. A country may refuse to import food if it doesn't meet its safety standards. Organizations like the Codex Alimentarius help standardize global food trade, ensuring that food meets uniform quality levels. 5. Building consumer trust. People should never have to worry about whether their food is safe. Clear standards build confidence in brands and industries, ensuring that customers can trust what they buy. 6. Promoting sustainability and ethics. Modern food standards also address environmental and ethical concerns, such as reducing food waste, promoting fair labor practices, and ensuring humane treatment of animals in the food supply chain. To wrap it up, food safety has come a long way from ancient traditions to today's science-backed regulations. As food production and trade continue to grow globally, the role of strict, well-enforced food standards remains as crucial as ever. While challenges remain, ongoing innovation and international cooperation will ensure that the food we eat is safe, nutritious, and trustworthy for generations to come. Thanks for taking your time to watch this video. If you found this video useful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more content like this. Let us know your thoughts in the comments below, and hit the notification bell so you never miss an update.